make that 3 keys, but this is a step above from the previous keys we saw with Knuckles. It was that there were no, the door in the cutscene didn't have any keyholes, so that's an improvement at least. And there is an upgrade that we can get here, which is our first required upgrade, or is it? And let's see, can we get the first key here without having to get that upgrade? If I can find it. Is it okay, it's more in here. Let's just see. Aha! We can get it. And Gamma, why are you still here? You should be dead. Well, okay, not actually dead. Well, the animal inside you isn't dead. Like the robot part of you is dead. And yeah, throughout this whole level, there were like that flying machine right there that looks like a giant bug going around. And if you get near it, it'll try to attack, stun you, and you'll take damage. And we got pick nails. Now we can actually dig in the ground. It operates the same as the shovel claws. Well, it's pretty much. Yeah, and look, I found a skull. Kind of wish, would have been kind of cool if you could dig up an entire skeleton, but no, you can only dig up the skulls. Okay, it's around here somewhere. Is it above it? We'll have to see. Okay, yeah, it is. I mean, if I went up there right away, I would have gotten that key right away. And well, luckily, the third one is like right around the corner, and I just flew right into that. It looked like I was not near it, but yeah, seriously, wait, that looked like it wasn't near it. Wait, what kind of? Oh, it was on the side of it. Okay. Where is it? There we go. Oh wow, the flying bug machine is right there. That's always kind of cool when that Pio's doing the victory screen or the result screen. And yeah, we didn't see it attack us, but not like it makes a difference.
It's a space transporter. The destination has been set to Ark. Wasn't that space colony shut down over 50 years ago? What's he doing up there anyway? Doesn't matter. It's my mission to find out what he's up to.
So this is the space colony Ark. I have to locate the central control room that Shadow mentioned before we left.
Yeah, it's like, you also were seeing this way, or was it this way? You're doing that cut thing there, but yeah, I find, when I said Iron Gate was a pretty dark level, I find this level to be quite a bit darker in terms of the lighting. That is, well, in some cases there are. Luckily there were pathways that light up, or bridges that light up, or you kind of lit so you can see, and destroying the gun troopers can help you see better. Just from like a split few seconds from when you kill them after. So, yeah, and this thing what Omochao says here. Yeah, that would help more if they infinitely respawn, but it's not like it make a difference because we're not in that room very long. But I'm sure most people get stuck in this room for a while because it just goes in a big circle or square. Even though Omochao says it's a maze, but yeah. We're supposed to go up here and what is this? The jet engine. Yeah, now we can we can now hover with. Glad to finally have this because with the jet engine, that makes Sand Ocean a much easier level because you can just hover over all the platforms easily and not have to, wait for the platforms to move to get across. So it's still so much. Oh, yeah, just having the jet upgrade so good to have. And yeah, I also did mention gradually throughout the kind of mention it gradually throughout the stage, the hero story where upgrades you can see how far you can get without them at certain points. Like the first two upgrades in the two Eggman stages played already, you're forced to skip them because you need upgrades to get to them. And yeah, the jet engine here you definitely need because you can make it kind of a little bit past where you collected it, but it doesn't make a difference because there are gaps here where it forces you to use them, and you can jump as far as you want and you won't even come close. And yeah, it's a pretty long elevator too, where you're just shooting nothing but gun beetles. This elevator always feels like it goes on forever, and you can even jump down this elevator. It's kind of crazy on Z2. Heck, don't worry, the platform will go back down once you go back the way you came and get back in. And you can also make the platform go back down if you wanted to, but just by jumping on it once it stops. So yeah, just by jumping on. So like right now, if I just jump in place, it would automatically take me back down. But I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to waste my time with just showing that thing off. And by the way, this thing's kind of funny. You can make the missile go through the door when it's closed. But yeah, now at the end here. So Lost Count Oni, definitely a dark stage, but better than Sand Ocean for that matter. And so now we go on to quite a bit of cutscene here. Yeah, because the jet engine upgrade is the best. Like, man, that's why.
I've been waiting for you, Doctor. Now, I will show the glorious achievement of what the world's leading scientist, Professor Gerald, has created. The Ark was the first space colony created by mankind. Not many people know that the Ark contained a top-secret research facility where weapons of mass destruction were being created. This is one of them, a weapon capable of destroying an entire planet, codenamed the Eclipse Cannon. Destroying an entire planet? Was this my grandfather's legacy? But it's been deactivated for some time now. To reactivate it, large amounts of energy are necessary. So that's why we needed the Chaos Emerald. Exactly. To reactivate the machine, we need the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Once you have that, then you have the ultimate power of destruction to use as you please. And then, the world could be yours. Sounds like I will get the Chaos Emeralds. Use the machine to dominate the world and build a legacy of my
It
own.
won't be that easy. I've got a great idea. How about making a
idea of a vacation? How can you be sure your intelligence reports are correct? Why would the Chaos Emeralds be here on the island? I'm absolutely sure.
Well, believe what you want to believe.
Very well, very well. Let's discuss how we are going to do this. I will go in first and distract the military troops, allowing you to sneak in the base without being detected. Then, Shadow will enter the armory, where he will set the timer on these dynamite packs. Once that is in place, we will blow up the whole island and get away before anyone has a chance to know what hit them. Meanwhile, you'll have to sneak into the cargo area and grab the Chaos Emerald. That's a challenge for such a worthy treasure hunter as yourself, isn't it, that girl? We only have 30 minutes to pull this mission off. And we only get one shot, so don't fail me.
I don't know why it's taking me this long to mention this yet, but I just love how the Chaos Emeralds look in this game. I don't know, there's just something about them that just looks so good to me. That just really just stick them out way more. That just made them look really shiny looking. So we on weapons bed, which I'm only locking on to 11 at a time because, as I mentioned back in the first tail stage, if you 11 of these will equal up to perfect score for bonus points. And luckily those gun robots here don't actually shoot you. They stay asleep the whole time, which is the only stage in the game that does that. And what's this? A large cannon. And so, yeah, now we have a large cannon and attached to the side, and we can destroy these. And the other cannon's now gone. And so now this thing doesn't look as clean as it, or it does look cleaner. But yeah, that's something alright. Got a lot of enemies here to destroy. It's definitely a good stage for racking up points and such. But tons of enemies like those that will just fly by, which you can't ignore, but you might want to go for them anyways. Because you're gonna need it, and you're definitely gonna need this large cannon upgrade to clear the stage. And for Shadow Age Radical Highway, you can easily clear it. You're not supposed to get that upgrade until you get the Lightspeed Dash upgrade. And the first two upgrades for Rouge, one in the Lagoon stage, you need an upgrade to get that, and a digging upgrade, which you could probably skip that if you just take a death because in a treasure hunting stage. Because what's nice about the treasure hunting stages is that when you take a death, after you collected an emerald, the emeralds will reshuffle and you actually keep the emerald that you've already collected. But your score will still go back to 0. So with that, you can manage to probably clear the stages that require you to dig to get the emeralds without any of the digging upgrades. Which can be hard to pull, semi-hard to pull off. I don't know how hard, but it's something alright. Just keep going here. Oh, I always find this part jump here to be a little tricky because, I don't know, because there's this green crate in the way, where you just, if it's a green crate in the way, it just feels like it's a little harder to get around it at certain points. I've done it. I couldn't lock onto the top one for some reason. But not like it matters, but just run across this carrier here, because I think that's what the name of this battleship's supposed to be called. I'm not an expert on ships or anything, but I have played the game Battleships before, but I haven't played it in years. But I do know how to play it, so I'm at least familiar with that. And let's see, by the way, if you come over here, you got a whole bunch of gun troopers there, or gun machines. They're just sleeping up here. Well, I guess it makes sense why it's called weapons bed, because must be the bed here to where they just all sleep in, or something. But is that the whole point of the joke, or if it was a joke or not? But either way, we're pretty much at the end of the stage here. and little detail that is kind of cool is that if I didn't destroy any of those steel containers, they would have appeared to in the right behind Eggman doing this result screen here, or depending on which ones I didn't destroy yet or not. And that'll be our last Eggman stage for a while, unless you want to count the boss fight. Speaking of which, we're coming up to one right now.
Okay, everyone ready? Shadow, Groove, on with the show!
Oh, Sonic! I thought I'd never see you again. I'm so excited. You're not Sonic. Who are you? Dr. Eggman.
So, if you watch that cutscene and find the hero story cutscene of Tails just flying in the plane, you can kind of see where those two cutscenes would sync up, where you could just put them together in one. Which I've actually seen it done, which is pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, this fight's pretty much exactly the same. And it's now over. Yeah. But he still lets him go. But the next time they meet, it won't be so easy.
I'm in position, Doctor. Tell me when. There's been an unexpected delay on my end. There's no more time to waste. Set the timer for 15 minutes. Let's go, Groove.
5 minutes should be plenty. Here I go.
And every minute of this stage, Eggman's gonna say something to Rouge. And wow, well that was fast. and if we somehow die, if we run out of time, then we have to start all over. And okay, well, let me first fly around here to see if there's another emerald around. And here, but there are lasers. And interestingly, Eggman said we only have 13 minutes to pull this mission off. And we only get one try, so don't fail me. So that makes me think that Weapons Bed took like 15 minutes, or like 10 minutes, and had 5 minutes to deal with the fight with Tails. And then this part here takes 5 minutes, and the rest will take 10 minutes. What will the remaining 10 minutes be? And where the heck is this at? Emerald. Okay, here it is. Oh, there it is. It was up there. Yeah, I don't know if we hear any of the other lines that Eggman will say. Like, one of the lines he'll say is that, like, the next line he'll say is, "What are you doing? Get going. Bring me the Chaos Emeralds. Now!" Wow, that one fell down with me. And then he will say, "What in the world are you doing? You took longer than you were supposed to." Okay, there it is. And yeah, another thing too, before I get that emerald, is that you can see these like gun logos here. You can dig into them like that, and however, this one here doesn't have one, so we can't dig in. And so, on that upper level, there are switches that can trigger them each level so that you can open them up. But luckily, in the 2-player battle mode, they're all unlocked, so that's good at least. And that upstairs area up here is just completely gone in the 2-player mode. But yeah, one of the Eggman would say that we didn't hear, which I already said one of them, but she did say, was, "What in the world are you doing? You took longer than you were supposed to." And then when there was 1 minute left, he'll say, "Hurry, quick, it's going to explode. Oh, hurry up, get going." And I don't think I said that line exactly right, but it's close enough from what I can remember. Plus I haven't heard it in so long, so there's that too. oh boy, a flying dog, which it's pretty much this fight's pretty much the same as the hotshot fight. Well, it's more closer to that than the Bigfoot fight because, well, it has its light cannon there that will shoot at you, and also it won't land, so you have to use these walls here to fly up towards it to get height to hit it. I was trying to see if I could get a drill dive in there with that, but I can do it here. But there's no way to like easily do double damage like that. So, but it doesn't matter because it's over anyways.
Not bad, huh? Pretty strong, all right.
You're also facing away from Rouge. That's what.
This is Rouge. I've got a small problem. I can't believe that I'm trapped inside this locked safe with a Chaos Emerald. I guess I won't be able to call myself a treasure hunter anymore.
Well, looks like now we know what the last 10 minutes of the time limit will be, or the bomb will be, just, or the mission rather, just, or whatever it is. It's just doing the stage here, Shadow, to save Rouge and get the Chaos Emeralds back from her. Well, mostly he's doing it for the Chaos Emeralds, which, a little bit of a spoiler, but I don't really care at this point because, too much, for if I mention a spoiler or not at this point because, well, I usually don't try to, but for something that's like 20 years old, I don't want to care too much if I say it or not. But I still try not to, either way. And a couple funny things I want to mention that compare this to with Sonic X for that is that, for one, when Shadow goes and sets the timer, Eggman says 15 minutes should be plenty, and they ask Rouge, will that be enough time for you? And then Rouge will say, I can get out here in 5 minutes. Then Eggman's like, okay, then set the detonator for 10 minutes. Which, yeah, I don't know why they bothered to change it, but it doesn't make a difference in the end, because the island blows up anyways. Another interesting thing about the island in Sonic X is that Prison Island, it's in the shape of a guitar. I don't know why, but it is. Interestingly, you think for an island like that it would be more like a music island or an instrument or guitar island or something. And for a place called Prison Island, you think that since that's where Gun's base is, you think that would be, I don't know, like the island would be in the shape of a gun, but here it's not like that at all. But plus, the island in this game, how it looks in this game is like a realistic island, where in Sonic X, it's in the shape of a guitar of all things. But yeah, that's something alright. I was very surprised when I first saw that. And how are we supposed to make this? We don't have the light speed dash. However, you can actually spin dash from here up to that spring and go on ahead, but I'm gonna get the Lightspeed Dash upgrade anyways, which is down here, which are called the Arrow Shoes. And with this, now we can do the Lightspeed Dash. Oh, what? Okay, I somehow clipped through the fence, but I was trying to do it kind of quick because I had the electric shield. I probably should have taken a hit, but yeah, I didn't. Because I wanted to try to be a little risky with myself. But hey, now we can at least, since we have the upgrade now, because like once you collect the upgrade, it auto saves to where you keep it forever, unless you start a new save file and don't collect it. So that's something. But yeah, you can still clear the stage without the Lightspeed Dash upgrade, because you can. All because of that spin dash jump that I said, but I didn't show it off because I just didn't feel like doing it. Oh, by the way, little secret area back here. We've almost been dashed off, or someone started right off there, but boom, that's it. So just like Green Forest, you can beat this in less than half the time. So it's not too steep of a time limit, which is nice. But we did get an C rank. Thought we were gonna get an E rank. Like, the game's pretty forgiving, and it just and it's not too strict with its rankings like Sonic Generations for the 3DS.
Hey, that blue hedgehog again of all places. I found you, Baker. Baker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh? You're not even good enough.
Did you eat those words? You can't get away this time. There's only one real sign.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna end it off here for that matter because, yeah, we'll just end it off here. What the heck? Like, because yeah, I'm just gonna kind of a little stretch for time here, but and just wanna yeah, but yeah, that'll be it for this episode here. So, and I have no idea how to end this off here. So next time on Sonic Adventure 2, we shall continue the dark story and face off with Sonic. So I'll see you all next time.